Okay, so dimensions table is nothing but the dimension table gives the detail level information about entities. Okay, so the definition is very important, guys. So the dimension table gives the detailed level of information about the entities. Okay, entities in the sense. So here location ID, location name is there. So in this location ID I have M001, which belongs to Mumbai. So here, so I don't have any numerical things here. Okay, this attributes like, so location ID is one attribute, location name is one attribute. Okay, so the dimension table give the detailed information of the attributes. Okay, so you can see like the product table. So here the product table is there. In the product table I have product ID, product name, and a product weight. Okay, this is a dimension table. Okay, if you see each table, customers, so this customer table contains customer ID, customer name, customer phone number. Okay, this is dimension table. If you see transaction table, the transaction table contains the numeric values of the data. Okay, it is nothing but the fact tables always contains the numeric values. Okay, numeric values in the sense where you can do perform the aggregations values. Aggregation in the sense I can do here price, the price sum is 1200, the quantity is 10, the cost is 1080 rupees. Okay, so just keep in mind where we can perform the aggregations, that we consider as a fact table. Okay, fact table, transactions table. Okay, this all same guys. Okay, so from here only we can create the measures. Measures is nothing but sum of price, okay, sum of quantity, sum of cost, or count of price, count of quantity, count of cost, or max price, min price, count of quantities, min cost, max cost, like. So this aggregation functions I am performing, right? So that is nothing but a transaction table or fact table. Okay, so in the dimension table I can't do sum of location ID, sum of location name, right? Correct. In the dimension table I can't perform aggregation thing. It's just the attribute information it is. Okay, so the dimension table give detailed level of information about the attribute. Okay, so the dimension table contain only the information of the product. Okay, for example, country is the dimension, region is the dimension. Okay, that is the attribute, right? Now the location ID contains location code, the location name contains location name, so I can't perform aggregation things here. If you see in transaction table, you can see I can perform here aggregation, and moreover it's all about like a numeric value. If you see here, the fact table contains the reference of dimension codes along with the numbers. Numbers is nothing but price, quantity, cost. Okay, so this is nothing but a fact table. Okay, is it clear? Any doubts here? What is the dimension and fact? So you can identify the fact table always contain the numeric values, and very, it's a big table. Fact table is a big table always. The dimension tables small tables, but it looks like, you know, character space interface, like it contains only the string functionalities. Okay, the dimension table. So you can easily identify in real time scenarios. You can identify like what is a dimension table, what is a fact table. In dimension table you will have location, location name, location code, location site, kind of information you will have in the dimension table. In fact table you contains like what is the sales of that, what is the cost, what is the price. Okay, what is the order date, something like that. Okay, but here if you have data in one single table, it's very easy to develop the report. Okay, single sheet, like I have an Excel sheet like this. I have an Excel sheet like this. If you have like this, it's easy to develop the report. Okay, because the complete information I contains in a single page. But whereas, see, if I have the data like this in single table, I can present the data in the form of report. Okay, Like I have segment, country, product, discount, unit sold, manufacturing, sales price, gross sales, discount sale. For practice purpose you can understand, okay, because the complete data available in the same sheet. Okay, the segment is there, country is there, product is there, discount brand is there, unit sold is there, manufacturing is there, sales price is there, gross sales. So all columns have its own data, right? So this is, if you have data like this, it's very easy to develop the report. Okay, so only you have one sheet, in that you have the data along with the price, dimension, facts, everything. But in real time the data won't come like this. Okay, so the data comes like this way. Okay, the location is a one table, product is one table, customer is one table, transaction table is one table. Like this the data comes in picture. Okay, if you practice this you'll understand how it works. Okay, if you practice this you'll just understand the how we can develop the visuals. Okay, so I can't take this example because I want to be explained in how the real time you have to deal with the real time data. Okay, now my data is this. So they provided like your tables are location, product, customer, transactions table. So in interview also they will ask how many dimensions you have used, how many facts you have to answer, like kind of like a 7 dimension tables, one fact table. Okay, so what is the relation between the fact table and dimension table? Okay, that we'll see. Now I having location ID here, the location name. You can see, you keep in mind guys, all of you, it's very important. Whenever you will have the dimension table, the dimension in the table will have one code like a location ID. That location ID must be available in transaction table. You can see here I have location ID here. Okay, so I have product table here, the product ID is there. You can identify this product ID in the fact table. I have customer dimension table here, customer ID. You can find this customer ID in fact table. Okay, you can see fact table. Okay, is it clear till now? In real time you will get data like this only. Okay, so some dimension tables available, some fact tables available. Okay, the dimension key available in fact table, then only you can perform the joins. Okay, so we'll see here. I'm opening one new table. Okay, just close this. Extract data. Okay, extract the data from the get data. So extract in the sense taking the data into Power BI. Okay, my source file is Excel. Select an Excel workbook. So customers data is my table. Select. See, all tables are came into the picture. So what is my file name here? The customer. You can see here customer data is my file name. In that I have some tables: location, product, customers, transaction table, pivot test, sheet. Okay, the same tables available here, but I need customers, location, pivot, sorry, I don't want pivot, product, transaction table. Okay, you can see here the customer table contains this information, the location table contains this information, and you can see when you are loading the data you have to check it's coming like a in the product in the location table. Currently I am selecting location table. You can see in the location table the location ID, location name is the columns. Here column 1, column 2 is coming, but here location ID, location name is in a second row. Okay, this kind of activities we have to make it correct. Okay, now product table, the product table also column 1, column 2, column 3, but it has to be, we are expecting product ID as a column, product name as a column, product weight is a column. Okay, so you can see, so this is the main header of the columns, right? Now transaction table, this data is fine. Okay, location ID, product ID is coming as a column. Okay, now just load this table into Power BI. So once if you load the tables, that will comes under the fields section. Okay, see how many records are there, that many records count it will show, and the data loaded into Power BI, that you can see the right side of the pane. Okay, so customers tables, you can see customer ID, customer name, location this, product is this, the transaction table this. Okay, now you have to see the data. Okay, I don't know, for example you are connected to the SQL server, you are loaded the data, I want to see how the data presenting. You have to go data view. Okay, you select a customer table, the customer table is this, the location table is this, but I am expecting this location ID as a main header, location name as a main header, but column 1, column 2 is coming. Okay, if I blindly load this data, you can see what will happen. So I will select this table. Okay, if you select this column 1 from the location table, column 2, see column 1, column 2 is coming, it's wrong, it's supposed to come like a location ID, location name, it has to come, but it's coming wrong. Okay, you just see here, I am going in a focus mode. See, I am expecting column is a location ID, column 2 is a location name, but it's coming column 1, column 2, it's wrong, right? So just click on back to the report. So in this case what you have to do, okay, so you have to go to transform data, see this one. Okay, transform data, click on this transform data option. So you will get Power Query Editor screen, guys. If you click on transform data, you goes to Power Query Editor. This is very important in real-time scenarios and interview panel. They'll ask you what is the Power Query Editor. Okay, so in Power Query Editor we can transform the data in required format. Okay, like a cleansing activities in the sense, see my location is not coming in a proper shape, like location ID is coming here, location name is, I want to make it location ID as a column, location name as a column. Okay, the same way product also. Okay, so in that case go to customer table, the customer table contains files, so I don't want to change anything here. One more thing, this customer ID ABC is presenting because I can say this is a string, the combination of numbers and characters is nothing but a string, guys. Okay, so automatically the Power BI intelligence identify what is a string and what is a number. Okay, you can see here this customer name also ABC it's taking. If you click on this, it will ask you by mistake, if in case the Power BI choose by mistake the number, you have to change it is as a string nothing but a ABC. Okay, Now here phone number is there, the 123, because this is a number. Okay, so that's showing the 123. Next, if I go to the location, here see column 1 column 2, I want to make location ID as a column, location name as a column. In that case you have to go transform. Okay, sorry, add column. Yeah, so in Power Query Editor you have to, in Power Query Editor we are in, when I went in Power Query Editor, when you click on transform data, that this Power Query Editor got open. You have to select the table which you want to be, make it proper shape. In that screen you have to go to home, there you'll have use first row as a header, just click on this. You can see location ID, location name presented. Okay, now whatever changes you are doing here for the table to make it in proper shape, that steps will be recorded here. Okay, you can see promoted headers. Okay, if you click on change type and promoted header, see it comes as it is. Okay, whatever changes you are doing in existing table, that step will be recorded in the applied step scenario. Okay, why it is, what is the use of this in interview? They'll ask what is the use of applied steps in Power Query Editor. You have to answer unloaded table in Power BI, whatever changes we are applying, that will be recorded in applied steps. Why? Because today you are working on this table, in future someone comes and see what changes you have done in this table, they can identify easily by seeing these recording steps. Okay, so this is my original table, I am doing some changes, that changes will be recorded here. So this is what they have done on this table. Okay, now go to home. So I'm see, just observe here, so far here source navigation change type is there. If I click on use first row as a header, see promoted header, I mean it's promoted the first row as a header, now is correct. Okay, the same way go to the product. So I'm looking this product ID as main header, product name as main header, product weight is a main header. Okay, just go to home page, click on use first row as a header. See here also the steps applied. Now perfect. Go to transaction, the transaction table is fine. Okay, because the location ID is column, product is column. Now my data is ready. Now you have to go front end. Front end is where Power BI desktop. Okay, click on file, close and apply. Okay, now you see guys, it will get changed. Sorry, just delete it. Now take a table from the visualization. Now location ID, before it was coming column 1 column 2, right? Now you see location ID, location name. So from where I have changed, from the transformation tab. Okay, it's very important. Without touching this you can't do any development. Okay, the data, it won't come in proper shape in Power BI. Okay, sometimes it comes that column 1 column 2 column 3, you have to make it proper shape. Okay, now my requirement is I have to build a data model. So how many tables I have loaded here? Location table, product table, customer table, transaction table. Okay, now the location table is individual. Okay, the location is table individual, but I want to know for this location ID, this is a location name, why they taken like this. This is a dimension table, but in the fact table this location name have some information. Like if you see that this location ID available in this fact table, for this location ID, this is the information. Okay, the price, quantity, cost is the information. If you see the product, that product is M001 mobile, the weight of the product is 20 grams. Okay, but I don't know what is the price of this product. The price available in a transaction table. You can see this product for M001, this is a record, right? So the price is 100 rupees, the quantity is 2, the cost is 90 rupees, the date is this. You can say this is the order date. Okay, the same way, now if I want to get this information together, I want to build a relationship between the tables, else the tables are individual. Okay, so if the tables are individual, you can't get, for example, this is my fact table, you loaded only the fact table. From this fact table, I don't know what is the location name of this product for this customer, for this price, for this quantity, for this cost, for this order date. Okay, if I want to know what is the location of this table, what is the product name of this table, what is the customer name of this product, what is the price of the product, what is the quantity of the product, what is the cost of the product. Okay, so some information available here, some information available here. Okay, I want to see this complete information in single shot. Single shot in the sense, you have to build the relationship. If you join this table together, then you will get, for this location ID, some information available in transaction table, that information I will get. Okay, that is my requirement. Now if you go to the model, you see here 3 tabs are there. One is the report view, where we can do the development activities. In data view, where you can see the data, like the nature of data, how the data looks like. Okay, for example, I can see in data view what columns are available in fact table and dimension table. Okay, so currently we are in location table, so the location ID is there. So what I am trying to explain here is, I am going to build a relationship between the tables. To build the relationship between the tables, we should have ID. Is a common ID, common key is same. Okay, common ID, common key. Okay, key. So you should have one common column which is available in the other table. Other table is a fact table. Okay, you can see location ID is here, location ID here, so that I can join. Okay, and the Power BI, if the column is the same, location ID here is the same, in dimension table also location ID is the same, automatically it will build a relationship that you can see here. Go to the model. Okay, just close this properties, I mean minimize. You can see the relationship built between the tables. See guys, the relationship built between the tables. So this is the fact table, product is a dimension table, customer is a dimension table, location is a dimension table. So if you click on this line, it will show on which ID it got connected. You can see from the location table, this is the dimension table, so connected to fact table on location ID. If you click on this line, you can see the customer table linked with the customer ID from to the customer transaction table is nothing but a fact table. If you see this product table build the relationship on product ID from the dimension table to fact table. Okay, this is called star schema. Okay, this is called star schema, very very important. Okay, in interview they'll ask what schema you performed in your project. You have to tell, I performed the star schema, the combination of dimension tables and fact tables. Okay, so the dimension tables are customers, locations, products, like this. The fact table is a transaction table. So there are relationship between the fact table and dimension table is a primary key foreign key relationship is. Okay, so what is a primary key? The primary key is this product table contains a primary key, foreign key is a fact table. Okay, so what does mean? So for example, I have a mobile, the mobile is a Sony, the product is a Sony, that one product purchased by different customers, right? So the product is unique, but the customers are more. So you can identify here I have one product, that product purchased by different customers, like one to many relationship is from the dimension to fact. The relationship is one to many. One is the primary key. Okay, one is a primary key. Here star symbol is representing is a many. Okay, so what I'm trying to explain here is, so the dimension table contains a primary key. The fact tables contains a foreign key. Foreign key in the sense this product purchased by different customers. Okay, that information available in a fact table. Here the customer ID is a unique from the dimension table, but the product has been purchased from the different customers. Okay, if you see the location is a unique, for that location different sales happened, that contains in the fact table. Okay, any doubts here? All of you, is it clear? Any doubts here? If you have any doubt, please ask me. It's very very important concept. Hope you understand. So if you click on this line, just double click on this line, you can see the relationship. This is a fact table, is nothing but a transaction table. This is a second table, is a product table. You can see it's highlighting product ID here, product ID here. The Power BI intelligence automatically identify on which column or which ID I can join these tables to the fact to dimension. Okay, so it's automatically highlighting here the product ID, product ID. So you can see cardinality. Cardinality nothing but a join, guys, the relationship. Okay, many to one. Many to one is which one? Many is a fact table, one is a dimension table. You can see many to one. If you see here, cross filter direction is a single. Okay, single in the sense you can see between these two tables only, right? You can see the product passing from the dimension table to fact table. You can see the symbol here, this symbol. Okay, the dimension data passing through this symbol to the fact table. It means the product information available in fact table, like this mobile purchased by different customers, that information available. Okay, the product is one. Okay, the Apple mobile is one, that Apple mobile can purchase different customers, right? So here the product they maintain unique, that product how many times sold, that information available in fact table. In real time the fact tables have more data, the dimension table contains a less data, because the product is a countable in the sense. So if I have like a product is a phone that will sell in different countries, in different regions, from different customers. Okay, so the product is one, the transaction is many. Okay, the same way location also, the location can be one, in that location many transactions happen. So for example, if I take Bangalore, the location is Bangalore. In that Bangalore so many customers are available who purchase that phone. Okay, that available here in the fact table. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to explain here. So you can see now if I click on this line, you can see the relationship between this fact table and dimension table. The location ID here, the location ID here, I can join this location ID between these two tables so that I'll get some information. Okay, now you can see the relationship many to one. Many is the fact table, one is the dimension table. Is nothing but a primary key foreign key relationship. Okay, now I have built my data model. My data model is ready. Now I do my development. Okay, just go to the report view. I want to see the sum of sales here. Okay, the sum of price. First I have to check the sum of sales. Okay, the price is nothing but a sales, I can say 1200. Okay, here you can see 1200. Now new measure, click on this new measure. Okay, where we can do aggregated, calculated is nothing but a measure, guys. Okay, I am giving total sales, the name of the column, total sales equals to sum of, if you give sum open bracket, it will show you how many tables and columns are available. Okay, my table is transaction table. From the transaction table I am looking price, right? Just select this, close. Okay, the transaction table nothing but a table name of the reference of the column. Okay, so from which this price column is coming? From the transaction table. Okay, so on this I am doing transaction. Okay, and on this price I am doing sum of, is nothing but a measure, guys. Okay, just click on this tick mark. So you can see the total sales coming, the measure it's coming with a calculated. Like for the calculated values only we'll do sum, count, max, min, rate. For what you will do calculator? Okay, in calculator you do some calculations, right? So I just did calculation. What is the sum of this price, that column created here within this table? Okay, it's not, it doesn't matter where it's exists, guys. Okay, measures can be in this table, in this table, in this table, it doesn't matter. Okay, don't be confused. Whenever you click a new measure, it will place in different table. For example, I am selecting location. When the selected table available here, if you create any of the measure, see that measure creating within this table, the measure creating within this measure, because my current selection available in this location, so the measure available here. But measure can follow, like measure can move from this table to this table, this table to this table. Okay, it doesn't matter because it's a separate table, guys. Okay, it's a separate table. You just click on into mark, see that measure gone. Okay, so in real time how many measures will create, that measure you have to be moved to the measure table, that I'll show you later. Now I created one measure, that my measure name is total sales, so it contains the total sales value in this. So I want to present total sales. Take the card from the visualization, here card is there, right? Take the card. So your measure is already ready, that is the total sales. Just select this and drag this here. Okay, this is my total sales of my products. Okay, so this is my total sales. Now I am presenting KPI. KPI is nothing but key performance indicator. Okay, KPIs will present with this card, guys. Okay, I am showing what is my total sales is a 1200. You can see it's the value is matching here. Okay, I am selecting this, the sum is 1200, it's matching, it's perfect. My formula is perfect. Now I want to check what is the max price of that. Okay, so I'll create one more measure, new measure. So I'll give max price is my measure name, equals to max, select this. So price, on price I'm doing. Okay, select, close this. Okay, if you give any wrong content here, like I'm giving one more, you can see that it's highlighting with a red mark. Okay, you can see here, so it's mean something going wrong, so just remove. Now the expression is correct. Just click on this tick mark. Okay, your max price is available. Take the card, and currently I am selecting this card, right? You have to click on this empty space, then you take the new card, place it here next to this. So bring this max price expression here. So the max price is 300. We'll see whether it's correct or not. So max price, you can see from this column the max value is 300, right? So here 300 is coming. Now I want to know like information product wise sales. So the data model is ready. I build the relationship. Okay, so I having product table here. but I don't know what is the price of this mobile. So the price available in the transaction table, I already joined this product to the transaction table. I can identify what is the mobile price, right? Because here I having a mobile price and mobile code and the mobile the weight. Okay, but I don't know what is the price of this mobile and where this mobile purchased. That mobile purchase, the location I can identify here. The customer name, who purchased this mobile, the customer name available in customer table. So if the tables are individual, I can't identify what is the price or what is the customer name. For example, now I'll take this slicer. Okay, this slicer I'm taking. Slicer is nothing but a filter, guys. Okay, now I'm taking location name. Okay, just select and select this location name. The location name comes into the picture. I can select for Andhra what is the sale. Is a blank. Okay, why? We have to check. It's coming blank. So for Andhra, if you go to the table, I selected location is Andhra. Okay, P003 Pune. In the transaction table, this is location ID P003. Sum of price is 300. The max value here is not max value also 300 only for this, but it's not coming. Why? If I click on Bangalore, it's coming. Why? I selected Bangalore. If you go to the Bangalore, here the ID is B002 Bangalore. If you go to the transaction table, it will identify for B002 the price is 200. You can see the price is 200 max price. The total sales for the Bangalore, okay, you can see B002 here, B002 here, the 200 is a 400. So for Bangalore location, so what I can explain here, I have in Bangalore, the Bangalore ID is B002. This transaction available in fact table, how many times the transaction happened, what is the sum. Okay, so this table go and check. So that is what I showed you in data model. This location, I selected location as a filter, location name. So it will go and check. You can see the mark, okay, the symbol. It's moving from dimension table to fact table. It's going and check for this location what is the sales on selected product. Okay, so it's going through this ID and checking in fact table. Now for the Bangalore location, 400 is the sales, the max price is a 200. Okay, now if I select Pune, here if I select Pune, for the Pune location 600 is the sales, max price is a 300. So if you go to here Pune, the Pune ID is P003. It go and check in transaction table, is nothing but a fact table. Here P003, the price is 300. One more P003 is 300. The max price is 300. If I do sum, that is a 600. Okay, so I'm getting 600 is the total sales. In the total sales, the max price is 300. Okay, now if I click on Andhra, why the Andhra is showing blank, we have to check. Okay, so I selected here Andhra. Okay, the Andhra code is A004. A004. If you go to the transaction table, is there A004 in this list, in the location ID? Is there? No, right? A003 is not available. For that A003, I don't have price under quantity and cost also. So it's showing blank. It's saying that there is no sales for Andhra. You got it now? Is it clear, guys?
Bro,
Yeah, please.
can we show something else rather than this blank? If it is coming as blank.
No, we can't.
Okay.
we can't, because there is no data, right? There is no data for the Andhra, so it's showing empty here, no value for this, right? So that is showing empty. Now my requirement is I want to show sum of sales, max of sales, count of quantities. Okay, that is my requirement. Now just unselect this. Okay, I am presenting KPIs, my total sales. Okay, I want to show now, just delete this. Total quantity, in the sense, in the transaction table I have quantities, like for this product how many pieces the customer purchased, right? That is a quantity. I purchased 2 mobiles, the mobile price is 100. See, if I go to the individually the tables, if I go to the individual, here the price is 100, the quantity is 2. It's mean the product, it can be product, it can be anything. The price is 200, the quantity is two quantities, like 200, but I don't know what is the product, this which is belongs to what. So if I want to identify, you can see the codes here. Okay, so this is a customer, I don't know the customer name, I don't know what is the product it is, whether it is a pen, whether it is a cap, whether it is a bat, whether it is a ball, I don't know. I have only the product ID here, I have only location ID. But this table refer to the dimension table, this fact table refer to the dimension table, then it will bring into the picture for that location, for that product, for that customer, this is a price, this many quantities he purchased, the cost is this, the date is this. Okay, so here the tables are individual information. When I build the relationship, I can understand for what this 100 rupees, is it pen, is it cap. When I'll get, when I perform the relationship between other table, then I'll get it comes in the picture. Okay, for this product this is a price, 2 pieces they purchased. Okay, now I want to show how many the total quantity, like for example, I'm visiting Vishal Mart. In the Vishal Mart, I'll purchase some few things for home needs. Okay, for I did some shopping, the clothes or unnecessary accessories and all. So they will give invoice, right? They will give bill. In that they will like mention like a product name, quantity, price, cost, and discount, right? That is available in that invoice bill. In that invoice bill you can find the product is t-shirt, the quantity is 2. Okay, 2 t-shirts you purchase, the price is 100 rupees. Okay, the day order bill, the day when you did shopping, that date is mentioned. Okay, that is how the invoice bill generate, correct? If they want to see how many total quantities for that customer, they can identify easily, like how many products they purchased, right? So 10 products I purchased, it can be t-shirts, it can be water bottle, it can be jeans, it can be home needs, like kitchen needs things and all. Okay, so I visited the Vishal Mart, 5 products I purchased, the quantity of product is 5, right? But the price can be 1000 rupees, the quantity is different, the what is called the total bill is different. Like 5 different products I have purchased as a customer, for them the total charge is 1000 rupees. Okay, so that you can see in the invoice bill what is the price, what is the product. So invoice bill, it will give the each product price and number of quantities also it will provide. So that information also we can show in Power BI. Now I'm going the front end. I'll create one expression, new measure, go to the tab, new measure, I'll give quantity count equals to, I do quantity count right for the quantity, I can't do sum right for the quantity. So I'm taking quantity column. For example, if anybody asks you to count how many students are in that classroom, means you'll count like a 1 2 3 4 5 6 like that. You can't do 1 plus 1, 1 plus 2 plus 3, right? You can't do sum. Okay, the quantity is it can be like a counts like 1 2 3, how many products you have purchased. You can say 5 items, 5 items is products. Okay, just click on this tick mark. So the quantity count available here. Okay, take a card, okay, keep it here. Quantity count, the 6, the total quantities are 6. So what user can see here, okay, from this application, see the data available like this, the location, product, customer, transactions like this, that I am presenting in a report. So how from seeing this, he can't understand what is his sales, what is his product, what is purchase things, who is the customer, he don't know, because this is the data in character user interface, where I can present this data in a graphical user interface. Like he can identify easily, this is my total sales, this is my total sales, this is the max sales from that sales, and the purchase quantities are 6. Okay, so he can understand easily 6 quantities count in that list. Max price is 300 from the products, the total sales is a 1200. Okay, so it will give information like this many products has been sold. Okay, this many product has been sold in that product, this is a max price. Okay, I have done total bill is 1200. Okay, the total is 1200. Now I present this data in a graph. I am taking this stacked bar chart, keep it here. Okay, I want to see location wise sales. Okay, location wise sales I want to see. So I already discussed for the chart, for the visualization, if you want to present one dimension, one measure is important, guys. One dimension, one measure. Dimension is what? Location. Measure is what? Sales. Is it clear now? So dimension is location, measure is sales. Okay, now I am taking from the location table, location name, sorry, you have to select this, you just remove this, select this chart, it should be selection mode, guys. Okay, so I am selecting location, the location is coming. Now I will select sales. See, if I keep it in the focus mode, you can identify Pune, Bangalore, Mumbai. Okay, this is a sales. You can see for the Pune 600, for Bangalore 400, for Mumbai 200. Go to the back to report. So here I am presenting, this is a sales, this is a sales, and it's happened to the location wise. Okay, this is in this information I present in the chart so that user can understand. If you calculate this, you can see 600, 400 is a 1000, and this 200, 1200. It's matching with total sales, right? So I'm dividing location wise sales. The total is this. Now I'll take one more chart. The chart is pie chart. So I'll keep it here. The pie chart. I'll take product name, sorry, you have to select this, product name and total sales. You can see here, go to the focus mode, you can see the product name is tab, the sales is 600, the product name is mobile, the total sales is 200, the product name is laptop, that is a 400. Okay, you can see This is called legend, guys. This is called legend. So it's showing that this product sells. Okay, go to the back. So that information I can present. So this is a location wise sales, this is product wise sales, I can say. Okay, now I want to show sales versus cost location wise, sales versus cost. So I go to this stacked bar chart, keep it here. So I'll take location name, okay, the quantity and sales. So you can see here the Bangalore, Mumbai, this. Okay, if I uncheck this, you'll see for Bangalore location 2 quantities, for Mumbai location 2 quantities, for Pune location 2 quantities. Like what I am presenting here, location wise quantity, like how many products purchased by location, how many sales purchased by location, what is a product sale location wise. Okay, so like this we present the data. Okay, now I'll present one table here. See here, this is my table. So I'm keep it here. I'll select location name, I'll select product name, I'll select total sales. Okay, so you can see the information I'm getting, location, product name, total sales, and I'll take quantity. Okay, now you can see easily here in focus mode. So location name is Bangalore, the product name is laptop, the total sales is 400, the quantity is 200. In the sense, it can be 200 each piece. Now Mumbai is a location, the mobile is a product, sales is 200, the quantity is 2, it can be 100 the each piece. The Pune is a location, the product is a tab, the total sales is 600, the quantity is 2, it can be 300 the each piece. So it's manipulating like a 300 into 2, 600. Okay, now if you go to the back, so guys, if you want to increase the size of this format, so you have to keep in select mode, and go to the format here, format your visual. Okay, I'm selecting this visual, select this here, values are there, right? Values, increase the size of your values in the sense this one. Okay, now I increased column header is that location name, product name, right? See, now I'll keep it location as a filter. So the filter you, if you want to filterize, you have to select this filter. Okay, I'm taking location name is a filter, I'll keep it like this. Okay, based on your selection the output has to come. So for Andhra, see, no sales are there, so it's coming blank. Okay, for Bangalore, you can see for Bangalore total sales is, for Bangalore location total sales is 400. In the Bangalore location max price is 200. The quantity purchased by customer 2 pieces. Okay, now you can see the total sales, it should match. Okay, 400, the count of pieces 2. If you see the product, so the product is laptop, the total sales 400, the quantity is 200. Okay, so from this the customer can easily identify how his business is running, which product is running for the location wise, product wise, quantity wise, price wise. Okay, is it clear guys? Any doubts here? So when it's possible, when you build the relationship between tables, then only I can perform these activities. If the tables are individual, I can't get this information together. Agree? So when the information is individual, I can't present this visualization because the tables are individual. Until unless you can't build the data model in the sense the combination of dimension and fact is a data model. Okay, I'm joining this dimension table with the fact table, I'm joining this dimension table with fact table. It looks like star, as nothing but a star schema. In interview they'll ask what is a star schema. Star schema is nothing but a centralized fact table joining with a dimension with surrounding order, and it's one to many relationship, guys. One to many in the sense primary key foreign key relationship is a fact, it is star schema table. Okay, so in interview they'll ask what model you followed in your project. You have to tell star schema. What model in the sense star schema? There is a combination of dimension and facts, is a relationship between primary key and foreign key relationship. Okay, so this is what today I am try to explain. So if you have any doubt, please ask me, else I'll wind up the class. Any doubts so far? Okay, fine. Thank you. Bye bye.